Today's class, we're going to start the next chapter of the CBQ's our environment. So all of you read first question. So these all many now itself I'm saying many real life questions will be there unless you are having a basic knowledge on the things people never answer these questions. So first question, hydrogen gas is an excellent fuel. So we all knows that it has a high calorific value. So calorific value means amount of energy producing by burning of 1 kg of substance. That is what calorific value says. Do you understand everybody? Calorific value means joule per kg. Amount of energy producing by burning of 1 kg of substance. By burning of 1 kg of substance is known as calorific value. Don't know? Please learn. Do you understand everybody? Now, first one, produce calorific value and produces only water as the product of combustion. It is considered to be a potentially important non-polluting energy source of the future. So that's why I'm saying I'm having very wide knowledge in hydrogen. I'm saying so hydrogen is a green fuel. It is a non-pollutant. Already they mentioned here. So it is eco-friendly. So even future, all our hope is only on hydrogen. So now, hydrogen is labeled with the different colors based on the method by which it is produced as given below. That is what? Green hydrogen, blue hydrogen, gray hydrogen. Green hydrogen manufacturing process does not produce carbon dioxide. Blue hydrogen manufacturing process produces carbon dioxide, but it is separated and stored. Gray hydrogen manufacturing process produces carbon dioxide, which is released into the air. Before going to the question, here itself we can answer which is the best method, which is the dangerous method for us, everybody. Yes. So green hydrogen is the best method because does not produces any carbon dioxide. Gray hydrogen is the dangerous one as it is producing carbon dioxide and it is not possible to store. It is directly released into the where? Everybody. Directly released into the where, guys? Into the air. So that it will lead to the pollution. So now, hydrogen is labeled brown if the manufacturing process releases both carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide to the air. So in what way is the manufacturing process of the brown hydrogen worse than that of gray hydrogen for the environment? Everybody? So first of all, gray hydrogen only releases carbon dioxide. If you want to be dumb fellows, please don't. You can leave from the meeting. No issues. But if you see the brown hydrogen releasing not only carbon dioxide, at least carbon dioxide can cause air pollution. But what about the carbon monoxide? Everybody, there is a special name for carbon monoxide. What is that? All of you. It is the
Silent killer.
silent.
Silent key.
It will directly react with the whom? Only reacts with the whom, guys? Pigment in the blood, which is known as anybody? Yes,
Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin.
hemoglobin. And it will form a cluster carboxyl hemoglobin. Carboxyl hemoglobin so that entire blood will clot inside the body. So that is why it is very dangerous. Now, what is the correct option? It releases into the atmosphere a gas that directly causes greenhouse effect. Both are releasing CO2. So both greenhouse gas effect. Next, it releases into the atmosphere carbon, which was stored for million of years. Of course, that is also both. Next, it releases into the atmosphere gases that causes acid rains. Acid rains, okay. Carbon dioxide, what acid will cause? Carbon dioxide dissolve with water. It will produce some acid. Anybody? Anyone? What acid will produce? This is too bad. Carbon dioxide, what acid produces? You don't know. When react with the water.
Carbonic acid.
Carbonic acid. What is the formula? Carbonic acid. Everybody.
HCO3.
Wow, wow, wow. Super,
H2CO.
super, super. That's what. So after learning everything, we will forget the basic things also. So H2CO3, carbonic acid. So compared to the green, why brown is worst? Of course, carbon dioxide is common, but brown, there is another dangerous product, carbon monoxide, which will kill the humans directly. Just 5% of total volume of our breathing air, it will kill the humans. So that is why it releases into the atmosphere a gas that is toxic to the human beings. That is why compared to the gray, brown is more dangerous. That's all. Do you understand everyone? All of you, please respond. So next one. Completed. Next, what is the average amount of energy absorbed by producers to the average amount of energy absorbed by the primary consumers? Anyone? Average energy absorbed by the, what is the ratio of average amount of energy absorbed by producers to the average amount of energy absorbed by the primary consumers? Anyone? Yes, please. Speak whatever you know, so you can do it. Ma, tell me, Ma.
So 1:10.
Huh? That's what. I know. How many of you go with the 1:10? Option 3. Correct? Wrong. Option 4. 10:1. So what is that they are asking? Let us see now. Come with the example so that you all will experience it. They are asking what is the ratio of average amount of energy. They are not asking 1% law and 10% law. Understand, Mitakshri? They are asking what is the ratio of average amount of energy absorbed by producers to the average amount of energy absorbed by the primary consumers. Do you understand, Amma? Now, so let us consider there is a sun. Sun is, for example, giving 1,000 joules of energy. 1,000. So now the plants will get how much, everybody? Let me take 10,000 or 1 lakh so that we'll get the proper number. So let me take 1 lakh joules. So now we'll get only 1% of 1 lakh. 1% of 1 lakh means how much it is? Yes, please. 1 by 100 into 1 lakh. You all should involve in the class. So 1 by 100. So which is 0. So how much energy will come to the plants? Everybody. Yes, please. Plants will get how much? Plants, how much energy will get draw from the sun? 1% of 1 lakh. How much, 1% of 1 lakh?
1,000.
1,000 joules. Now, primary consumers. So now, primary consumers, they will get 10% of this 1,000. So 10% of 1,000, how much it is? 10 by 100 into 1,000. How much it is? Everybody. Yes, please. How much, Amma?
100 joules.
100 joules. Now they are asking ratio of that. So energy absorbed by the producers to the average amount of energy absorbed by the primary consumers. Energy absorbed by the producers is 1000. Energy absorbed by the primary consumers is 100. Now, so what is how much time? Everybody, what is the ratios? What is the ratios? 10 is to 1. Option 4. So they are giving the question means you cannot choose the answer without a valid reason. If they are not asking the ratios, they're asking how much energy is consumed from the sun produces 1% of total energy. Primary consumers 10% of the plant's energy, whatever the plants they receive from the 10%. That is 1 is to 10. That is 1% law. This is 10% law. That is loss. They are asking ratios of energy absorbed. The plants will absorb the energies and primary consumers how much absorb. The ratios how much that is asking. 10 is to 1. Clear, Mitakshri? Understand everybody? Manikandan?
Yes,
Do
sir.
it. Please.
Yes, sir.
Have some valid reason, then only you can write. Make it. Next one. Which of the following describes the flow of energy and nutrients respectively through the ecosystem? Nutrients. We all knows that if I talk about the energy, you should talk about energy is unidirectional or multidirectional. Everybody come back. Everyone. Energy is only in what? Single direction. Is it right or wrong? All of you. But materials are what? Materials are what? Yes, please. Materials karyada. Materials will come back. Is it right or wrong? Everybody. So there is a statement in the book. Anybody tell me what is the page number? Our environment. Materials will come. You can all notice it. Hey, everybody leave from the meeting. Enough. Five, 6 members. Those who are answering, that is enough for us. So where is that? So here it will be there. From the energy flow diagram, two things become clear. First, the flow of energy is unidirectional. Then the energy that is captured by the autotrophs does not revert back to the solar input, and the energy which is passes to the herbivorous does not come back to the autotrophs. As it moves progressively through the various trophic levels, it is no longer available to the previous level. Secondly, the energy available at each trophic level gets diminished progressively due to loss of energy at the each level. So another interesting aspect of food chain is how unknowingly some harmful chemicals, that is what biological magnification, let it be, no issues. So remember, materials are come back, but energy cannot be. Energy is only unidirectional. So now they are saying, so which of the following describes the flow of energy and through the ecosystem, nutrients. So flow of energy only unidirectional and materials go passing and again come back from the plants. You can see from the plants to the last tertiary consumers. And tertiary consumers, everybody will die. Who will be eating? The dead bodies, who will be eating, guys? Decomposers. So decomposers to again in the form of nutrition it will come. So passing and again coming back to the plants. So it is a what process? Everybody. Yes, please. Cyclic process. So that is what unidirectional and cyclic. So start doing. All of you understand? Please respond. Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Next. Shown here is the extent to which two different animals can see in their in either direction without turning their heads. Shown here is the extent to which two different animals can see in either direction without turning their heads. In animal 1, the eyes are placed towards the front of the head, I think immediately you have to remember this concept in some chapter, not in this chapter. Anybody? Anyone of
Human and colorful.
human and colorful world? We are having predators always having the eyes in front and prey always having the side view. Do you remember everybody? Head, and in animal too, the eyes are placed on either side of the head. Since the placement of eyes in the two animals is different, their vision is also slightly different. In the figures above, the gray part represents the part that can be seen by both eyes at a time, whereas the white part represents those parts that can be seen only by one eye at a time. One eye at a time. Now, animal 2 can see a broader area at any time compared to animal 1. Animal 1 can see a distinguish depths better compared to the animal 2. So now based on this, which of the two animals is most likely to be a predator and why? Anybody? Such a question it is. Which is the most likely to be a predator? Everybody. Animal. Animal 1.
Animal one, sir.
Understand? Animal 1. Why? What is the reason? Because it has a front views. It needs to have a sharp focus to catch the prey. It needs to have a sharp focus to catch the prey. So that is why it has a front eyes. Like you take all the carnivorous animals, including humans, we are predators. So we are having a front eyes. But if you take a soft animals like deer, cow, buffalo, sheep, they all having a side eyes like rabbit, hen, you all sees. For them, they want to escape from the predator, so they have a complete vision like side view vision. Animal 1 is the predator because it has a sharp vision. That is what is the 2 marks for it. So which is the correct one? Animal 1, because it can able to judge the distance and movement to prey accurately. Even while teaching time, I have told you, it will estimate the perfect distance between the prey and the predator. So that is what is the advantage of sharp vision, front eyes. That is what you have to remember. Okay, everybody? Are you absent is to take away. Next, observe the following food web. Classify the animals into two groups. One that would need to have vision as animal 1 and another as animal 2 in the diagram above. So, by seeing this figure, we'll all understand. Now, question number 5, what is that? Observe the following food web. Classify the animals into two groups. One that would have need to have vision of animal 1 and another one as animal 2. Yeah, animal 1. What is the two animals? Everybody. Animal 1. Animal 1 predators. Who is the predators? Lion, kite, that is what wolf, jackal, and owl. So they have a sharp vision. Then they all are predators. Animal 1. Animal 1. Is it right or wrong, guys? Speak, guys. Everybody. Now, a rabbit, mouse, and goat. Everybody. Yes, please. Animal 2. Clear, everyone? That is only the question. 1 mark. Any doubt, guys? Please let me know. Next, sixth question. A bone, metal can, paper sheet, plastic bottle. Arrange the four objects given above according to the time they take to get biodegraded. Least time to the most time. Yes, everyone. Least time to the most time. So which is the least time? Everybody. Least time.
Bone, sir.
Least time bona. Ennamma. Paper. Second is bone. Third is metal can. Metal can in the sense of corrosion. And last one is what? Everybody. Last one
Plastic.
is plastic bottle. That is what I have to remember. Okay. That is what arranging biodegradable and degradable things. Next. Answer the following questions about transfer of materials into the ecosystem. Mention two ways by which energy is lost from the trophic levels in the ecosystem. Any 2 points? Anybody? Your choice. I don't have any problem. You all should tell. Energy is lost by the ecosystem. Any 2 points they are asking. Second one, a lot of harmful chemicals enter our body through the different sources like food. Since human beings are at the top of the food chain, trophic structure, maximum concentration of such chemicals is found in the human beings. What is this phenomena is known as? Everybody? What is the phenomena is known as? All of you? What is that phenomena is known as? All of you? Biological magnification, or we can say biomagnification. So that is what you have to remember. So please write it. Biological magnification or biomagnification. Next, first question answer. What is the first question? Mention two ways by which energy is lost from the trophic level in the ecosystem. Two ways they are asking. So what is the points you have to write? First point. Anybody? Here. When green plants are eaten by the primary consumers, a great deal of energy is lost as heat to the environment. Some amount of energy goes into the digestion and in doing work, and the rest goes towards to the growth and reproduction. An average of 10% of the food eaten is turned into its own body and made available for the next level of consumers. So, what is the first point you all can write? Everybody. Two ways energy lost from the trophic level in the ecosystem. First thing, to maintain the what process? To maintain the what process, guys? Life processes. Second one, utilized for growth and what is that? Storage. So you have to write the entire paragraph of this. So that is only enough. Remaining paragraphs never. So you can see most of the amount of energy is lost as heat to the environment. First point. Some amount goes into digestion and doing work. Digestion is a what? Biological process. Understanding? So we have to do it that compulsory. Goes towards to growth and reproduction. Then next, average of 10% of the food eaten is turned up into its own body and made available for the next level of consumers. So that is what growth and storage you have to remember. Everybody clear? All of you? So that is what it will be. You have to make it. Clear, understand, Amma? You have to write any two methods. So first point, A question, 2 mark, 1 point, 1 mark, 1 point, 1 mark, second point, 1 mark. That's all. So biological magnification also we can call it as a what? Everybody. Yes, please. Biomagnification. That is what you have to remember. All of you understand? Biomagnification. So hope everybody doing. So next question. The stratosphere is a very dry. So if you understand this by reading this question, you understand this is a related to what question? Anybody? By stratosphere is a very dry and rarely allows clouds to form. So means this is related to what question? Anybody? Ozone? Ozone
Depletion.
formation or ozone depletion. So in the stratosphere is a very dry and rarely allows clouds to form. In the extreme cold of the polar winter, however, stratospheric clouds of different types may form. These clouds are called polar stratospheric clouds. So again read, this is a very important question. Please remember, it will lead to confusion for you because last year it's happened. Now this year also it will be. So notice again. The stratosphere is a very dry and rarely allows clouds to form. In the extreme cold of the polar winter, however, stratospheric clouds of different types may form. So these clouds are called as polar stratospheric clouds. Scientists recently discovered that polar stratospheric clouds, long known to play an important role in Antarctic ozone destruction are occurring with increasing frequency in the Arctic. These high altitude clouds form only at very low temperatures, help destroy ozone in two ways. One is they provide a surface which converts, what is this? Begins to form of chlorine into reactive ozone destroying forms. And second one, they remove the nitrogen compounds that moderate the destructive impact of chlorine. So now in recent years, the atmosphere above the Arctic has been colder than usual and polar stratospheric clouds have lasted into the spring. As a result, ozone levels have been decreasing. So now you tell me which is safe for ozone protecting? Arctic layer or this stratospheric clouds, polar stratospheric cloud, which is good for us? Everybody? From this paragraph, polar stratospheric clouds are important role in Antarctic ozone destruction and they are occurring with increasing frequency in the Arctic. So this is what is all about the information from the NASA. It has been found it. Now they are asking, how is ozone formed in the outer atmosphere? Matter question is you can say. How ozone will form in the outer atmosphere? Everybody, you have to write that paragraph also I have told you. So you have to write the entire paragraph completely from here to here. So what is that? The high energy, fully right, nothing wrong. At the higher levels of atmosphere is a product of UV radiation acting on the oxygen molecule. The higher energy UV radiation, words also they won't change. Again, I'm saying you, words also they won't change from the book. Every word they will be counting. Molecular oxygen O2, free oxygen O atom. So these atoms then combine with the molecular oxygen to form a ozone. Over. That is what. So that is next. Ozone is being continuously destroyed due to the extreme low temperatures. However, ozone formation is also a continuous process. Why is there a depletion in the ozone layer still? Anybody? What is the reason? See, for example, formation is also taking place, but distraction, distraction or depletion is also taking place. Now, but still, why it is dangerous? Why is there is a depletion in the ozone layer? Still, it is formation is there. Tell me, everybody. Suppose you are producing 1%, you are destroying 10%. So your destructive rate is more. So it is a problem or not, everybody? Yes, all of you. So that is what is exactly. So compared to the formation, depletion rate is faster because of the rate of depletion is higher than the rate of formation. So that is why it is still there is a problem for us. That is what you have to remember. Next, what can be a positive effect of global warming on the depletion of the ozone layer? What can be a positive effect? What can be a positive effect of global warming on the depletion of the ozone layer? What is the positive effect, everybody? Yes, please. This is from answer from the paragraph. Anybody? So check it, everybody. Polar stratospheric clouds will form in when? Anybody? When the polar stratospheric clouds will form? Read the first paragraph. Everyone? All of you? First paragraph, you see that when the polar PSCS will form, when there is a cold or when there is a dry and hot. Everyone, there is a normal. When the PSCS is forming, they are forming. Second point you see, in the extreme cold of the polar winter, however, the stratospheric clouds of different types may form. These clouds are called polar stratospheric clouds. So they are not good for us. So because of depletion, there is a rise in temperature or fall in temperature. Everybody? Because of ozone depletion, there is a rise in temperature or fall in temperature. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking you only. If the rise in temperature, if the ozone depletion continues, there is a positive effect for us. Of course, there is a dangerous, but still that what can be a positive effect of global warming on the depletion of ozone layer? They're asking positive effect. Positive means good thing. Of course, ozone depletion is not good for us, but still there is an advantage for us. What is the advantage? The polar temperature rises, so no POCS clouds will form. PSCS clouds will form only when it is a cold and winter. So the polar temperature increases because of global warming. No polar stratospheric clouds will form because these clouds is not more dangerous for us because they are saying you see that. The polar stratospheric clouds long known to play an important role in Antarctic ozone destruction. Do you all understand what